Solana NFTs will explode if these two things happen. Already, Solana NFTs are doing very well, right behind Ethereum. They are doing better in terms of trading volume than Cardano NFTs, Polygon NFTs, Tezos NFTs, and Binance Smart Chain NFTs. But despite its growth, it is being limited. But there are two pieces of news that can change all of that. And the first piece is big. It is massive. And it comes from a tweet we saw from Jane Wang, who stated OpenSea is working on Solana integration as well as Phantom wallet support. And this is a very big deal. At first, many people thought this may just be a rumor. This is not true. But this person has a good reputation. Jane Wang is verified on Twitter, and she is also on Forbes 30 under 30. But what really makes this interesting is that OpenSea actually responded with eyes, making it seem that this might actually come true. And I'll tell you why this is such a big deal. The reason is because this brings exposure to Solana NFTs. I made a video a few months ago about Solana and Cardano NFTs. And in that video, I said one of the major downsides is that the marketplaces are just not that great. The Solana marketplaces have gotten better, but they're still not up to the competition level of OpenSea. Yes, OpenSea has its problems as well, but we look at these other platforms, especially for Cardano NFTs, right? Their NFT platforms right now are really nothing special. Solana is getting better. But if we have Solana NFTs on OpenSea, it brings a lot of eyes to Solana projects. But really where things get very interesting is this page right here. Top NFTs over the last 24 hours or over the last 7 days. Every day that I use OpenSea or go and look up NFTs, I check the top NFTs, and I'm sure many of you watching do as well. And these projects are always Ethereum NFTs. Now, can you imagine that people go ahead and check this last 24 hours and at number 1 or number 2 or number 3 is a Solana project, maybe Solana Monkey Business or Degen Ape Academy, or maybe a Solana project just minted and now it is top in trading volume over the last 24 hours. This in itself will bring a lot of exposure to Solana NFTs. But on this channel, we speak about the good and also the bad. We cover both sides. So if this comes true, or let's say OpenSea really is trying to do this, it doesn't mean that they're actually going to do it, because almost a year ago, OpenSea announced that Tezos NFTs are coming to OpenSea February 10th, 2021. And here we are today, 2022, almost at February, and we still don't see Tezos NFT. So just because OpenSea may come out in a future date and say that they're going to integrate Solana NFTs, it doesn't mean that they're actually going to do it. Another criticism here is that a lot of people are upset because, as we know, OpenSea has its own problems. It shuts down very often. It could be very buggy. And now they're going to onboard Solana NFTs, where the second most trading volume is happening in terms of NFTs. They may run into issues, right? People are not super happy about this. But overall, I do believe that if Solana NFTs do end up coming to OpenSea, it will do more good than bad, especially for the Solana NFT space. But this alone is not what will make Solana NFTs take off. There is a second part to this story. Let's say OpenSea confirms we are coming out with Solana NFTs on our platform and it goes live. This alone is not what's going to set off Solana NFTs. The second part is maybe even more important. But first, I want to tell you about Masterworks IO, today's video sponsor, who lets you invest in blue chip art, multi-million-dollar paintings at a fraction of the cost. In the past, this was for the elite. If you wanted to buy fine art, you could not afford it. But Masterworks IO buys these multi-million-dollar paintings, they securitize them, and let you invest at a fraction of the cost. And this platform is growing very, very fast with more than 250,000 registered signups and more than $300 million in securitized paintings, allowing you to invest in fine art. For example, artists such as Jean-Michel Basquiat, Andy Warhol, Banksy, Cause, and others. And the contemporary art market is very, very big. It is estimated to be worth $1.7 trillion, and Deloitte estimates that it will only grow in the future. And over the last 25 years, contemporary art has been one of the best performing assets. From 1995 to 2021, it has outperformed the S&P 500 total return, global equities, gold, and US housing. It has been a great hedge against inflation over the last 25 years. So with this platform, Masterworks IO goes ahead and does the hard work. They are the ones that find a buyer. But let's say you don't want to wait for them to find a buyer. Well, what can you do? You can trade your shares in their secondary market, making it a very liquid asset, similar to trading stocks on Robinhood. And if you want to take advantage of this opportunity to invest in multi-million-dollar paintings at a fraction of the cost, there is a waitlist, but I do have a link down below that will allow you to skip the waitlist and allow you to invest in fine art. So go ahead and check it out. Now, getting back to Solana NFTs, we spoke about OpenSea integration. Even if this were to come true, this alone would not set Solana NFTs to skyrocket. There is something even more important in my opinion, and that is accessibility through a mobile app. Because right now, Phantom Wallet, the most popular wallet for Solana, is only on desktop. There is no Android app. And when it comes to iOS, there is an app, but it's currently available in beta for an invite-only group. There are so many people waiting to use Solana and Phantom Wallet, but they just don't want to use a desktop. This really pushes people away. Maybe some of you even watching, if someone told you to use some app, XYZ app, but then they told you it's only on desktop, right off the bat, you're done. You're no longer going to be a customer. Having mobile integration is massive, and Phantom Wallet does not have it yet. Despite this, Phantom Wallet saw massive growth to 1.8 million monthly active users over the last year. And this was without the mobile app. So with the mobile app, there will be many more people using the Solana NFT ecosystem. Now, as mentioned earlier, on this channel, we cover both the positive and the negative. So let's say both of these things come true. Let's say OpenSea integrates Solana NFTs, and also there is a mobile Phantom app. This would be great for the Solana ecosystem, but let's play devil's advocate here and cover the other side. Over the last year, or really over the last few months, Solana, the blockchain, has shut down. This is not a good thing. I covered this in a video 2 or 3 months ago, and I stated that it's not a great thing, but Solana will work through it, just like we saw Ethereum in the beginning, and even Bitcoin have issues and did some things that today people would frown upon. So with Solana, early stages, they had to shut down. Not a good thing. But even more recently, they shut down again. This is really not a good thing to see, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This is very, very bad. But I do not think that Solana will disappear anytime soon for 2 reasons. The first reason is because the ecosystem was built up and the NFT marketplaces were built up before the issues happened. If these issues happened before money was tied into the ecosystem, it is very likely that Solana would have faded away, but the money is already here. And number 2, whether we like it or not, there is a lot of venture capital funding backing Solana. For that reason, I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon, or in terms of fading away anytime soon. Again, whether we like it or not, this is just how it works. Solana will be here. So if these 2 things happen, despite Solana's problems, I do think we will see a rise in Solana NFTs. Now, if you agree with this, or you think that Solana NFTs will increase in terms of price and volume if these 2 integrations happen, then you probably want to start paying attention to Solana NFTs. A great resource is HowRare.is. I will leave a link for this down below, and it will show you the top Solana NFT projects by volume. These are some of the OG projects in the Solana space. Really hard to say OG in a space that's so new, but Solana Monkey Business and Degen Ape Academy, which right now are really down in price because the price of Solana is down and the price in terms of Sol has not adjusted. So you can look at this as a big sell for some of these blue chips NFTs in the Solana ecosystem. Now, if you want to get into upcoming Solana NFT projects, there's an upcoming drops tab over here, and it will show you when these NFTs are going to be released, the links to their Discord, their Twitter, their website, the count, the price, and so on. And if you want to participate in Solana NFTs, you will first need a Solana wallet. The most popular one is Phantom Wallet. So if you want to learn how to create a Phantom Wallet and how to fund it with Solana, go ahead and watch this video, link right above and in the description down below. Have a great day. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.